Let me tell you the story of how I grew to 100,000 plays on my very first mixtape. And I guarantee that by the end of the story, you'll be convinced about the power of music marketing. So back in 2009, I started uploading mixes to SoundCloud once a month, and I was growing a small community of fans interested in my DJ mixes. I was using songs from my friends who were other artists, and I was creating an electronic R&B sound that was really contemporary and current in the SoundCloud era. So I grew up to about, I think it was 9,000 SoundCloud fans, and I had about 8,000 fans all across other channels, so Twitter, Facebook, a bit of Instagram. So coming up around 18,500 fans. And then in August 2015, I got my third copyright strike and my account got deleted. Back to zero, square one. Had to start all over again. I was heartbroken, but I knew I wasn't going to let it stop me. I wanted the story of the fact that I had to start from zero be my fuel and my fire to rebuild. Because I knew I already had those fans. I just had to tap into them again. And so I asked all the musicians in my network, anyone whose songs I'd ever played before, can you help me get this mixtape with the most number of plays possible so I can get back to 9,000 fans? I had no expectations. I uploaded it and went straight to sleep. And the next morning I woke up and the numbers had risen faster than ever before. And it kept going, and quickly I got to 75,000 plays. I was gassed, losing my mind. And then eventually we crossed 100,000 streams. And all of this was because of the narrative, the story I had told. In the past, I just said, brand new mixtape up, listen to it now. But on this occasion, I had a reason. My account got deleted. People can relate to that struggle. I wanted to get back to the same number of plays. I had a target and an objective. And I was wanting to make sure that the other musicians were promoting it and the fans were going to listen. So I was sponging off the audiences of other people. And this is the moment I realized that there are two types of fans. You have the X's, who are other musicians, and the O's, who are the listeners or the fans. And I want you to take this mindset and apply it to the way you release music from now on. Because if you have two different types of fans, you need two different social media strategies, right? So I began to create content specifically that other musicians would relate to, and create other bits of content that I knew the fans would relate to. And they're completely different. So each post had a different target audience and a different objective. Sometimes it was to get clout in your community that would lead to bookings and DJ gigs and lead to opportunities. And other times the post would be for virality, to get noticed and be seen to have a community, but also to engage and connect with those people. So no matter how you release your next song, your next EP, or your next album, think how you can target the music differently. Start with a story and find out what it is your community wants to hear. If you don't know what the narrative is behind your song, send it to a bunch of friends and say, what do you think about? What does this trigger in your mind when you first listen to it? Tell me the vibe that you hear. Or you can take some of the lyrics and decode them and realize what your own song is about. Or you can think about the music video and think, what was I going to shoot for this video? Or if I didn't do a video, if I had the budget, what would it have been? And that concept of the video can then give you the storyline. One of my clients, he's so intelligent with his music video concepts that I almost have to remind him, bro, you have to communicate this through the messaging as well as the visuals. It's all well and good being really talented and telling an amazing video, but if no one can digest it from the first watch, then they're not going to extract that concept from you. So you have to spell it out sometimes for your audience. So what kind of stories do you want to tell? How are you going to use this process to get you to your first 100,000 streams on Spotify, on YouTube, on any place you put your music? So if you want help how to get to your first 100,000 streams, shoot me an email. I'm opening up the doors again for the All About Helping course. It is a 4-week period with one-to-one coaching. I'm going to build you through what to post, how to understand your 42-day content calendar, really focus on targeting your fans, and show you how to master Facebook and YouTube ads. That is what's in store for you. If you shoot me an email, spaces are filling up fast. Actually, I'm already getting booked. So I want you to get involved and lock in your campaigns for the summer, for October, and heading into the winter. The time is right now to strike. And I cannot wait to hear from anyone who wants to learn about the All About Helping method to attract your next 100,000 streams. So thanks ever so much for watching. If this has been helpful, it would mean a lot to us on this channel if you could like this video and subscribe so you never ever miss an episode. And we're going to be back soon with more tips for musicians, singers, managers, and record labels, how to use social media to dominate your streaming presence. All right. So thanks for listening. See you lot later.